Let's get right into some more girl chat, shall we? A Philadelphia cafeteria employee quit her job after some students were being denied lunches over a new policy. Stacy Kalitzka, a former employee at Canon McMillan School District, said that the school is lunch shaming students in an effort to get parents to pay for overdrawn lunch accounts. Kalitzka was upset by the new policy and quit when she had to take away hot meals from 2 children. She said his eyes welled up with tears. I'll never forget his name, the look on his face.
Oh my gosh.
The new school policy, which passed over the summer for grades K through 6, removes hot meals and is replaced by a sandwich if a child owes more than $25 on their account. I just think this is so sad.
Yeah, that's
How is
really
it the
rough.
kids' fault? It's not the kids' fault. That's
No, it's the
thing.
parents' fault because the
It's
parents supposed to pay on the account. And
Yes.
it's really sad. But what the school should do is change it so that maybe up front you get a list of the kids that get the cold and the hot meals.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that, you know, you have these school districts that don't subsidize. So you have this accounting system, and unfortunately it goes over to the kids. But it's got to be a better way to do it so that the kids aren't shamed.
I know.
Absolutely.
Can
Can I just say, why do some kids get cold meals and some kids get hot
Because
meals?
they get the hot meals if
your
they're paid
parents
under
have
their
more
account.
money?
Yes.
No.
No, if they pay the appropriate price. If they don't, then they give them kind of like the...
So if
the
your
lesser
parents couldn't pay the
expensive.
money, you get...
No, because millions of schools are in the
Short.
rears. Millions of dollars because the parents aren't paying for the lunches.
I have a question, though.
Yeah.
What if the parents actually can't afford it?
That's
Well,
what
that's
I'm
the big
saying.
deal.
In this case, though, this is a school district, from what I know, where
Okay.
it's not like that. It's not like, you
They're
know,
giving
it's
the-
just that it's some parents that just maybe don't want to pay or maybe they forget or something. But according to this school,
Okay.
I'm only saying it because, you know, you got to see both sides of the story.
True.
The school is saying they send notices to the parents every week. They let them know. And so that's why they created this policy, because where else are they going to get the money?
So
I'm
it's
so
maybe.
confused.
So it's a sad situation, but the parents need to have a responsibility to pay their bills. They need to be accountable for their responsibility on time. But it sucks, honestly, that a child has to go hungry or has to be.
Well, they're not going hungry. They get a
Or
sandwich and some
that,
fruit.
right.
I eat that. You know,
But I will say this, Adrian and I were talking last week, and we came from schools where we had the option, and I had to, you know, depending on parents' job situation, go take the free lunch or take the discounted lunch. So I wonder if this is something the school can administer, to actually have options, because not all parents could afford the full price
Absolutely.
lunch.
Exactly.
And
Or-
lunches are expensive now.
Or Kalitzka, because she is completely against this, could actually create a GoFundMe account for kids like this.
Yeah.
So she can actually
Right.
put this experience to use. I also know some schools actually create lunch programs.
Right.
Yeah.
So that this doesn't ever
Yes.
have to happen,
Yeah.
because no child should feel like that.
Right.
No
Imagine
child should
Getting
have,
your meal taken away from you.
and one that they want.
She
You know
should
what
have just, I mean, in this case, I think she just should have let him slide. Oh, I done gave it to you already.
Or she
Don't
could pay
take
for
it.
it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I will say this, though, to Mrs. Klitschka. I respect you, because I myself could never go to sleep at night if I was doing a job that didn't honor my character
Right.
or my
Yeah.
morals.
Wow.
Right.
So I know that that was a big step
Right.
to walk away from that.
That's
I did.
awesome.
It
I thought
also,
public school gives free lunch.
there are certain programs in certain districts that have it.
Yes.
But certain districts don't, and you have to pay for it because somebody got to pay for the food. I mean, that's just how it is. But I want to commend her, too, because we're having this conversation so now that we can develop policies so that these children aren't, you know, shamed, because that's just K through 6. But if in certain districts, if you're in high school and you don't pay, you don't get food at all.
Yeah, that's like me at high school. You got different tickets, like
Right.
which I'm not lying. It was embarrassing to see who had you pay full price, which means you had the money to pay full price, and even the ones that you only pay $1, or you have the discounted, I get free, whatever it is. It felt like a caste system in school,
Right,
like
right.
levels of who has money, who doesn't have money, and it's
that
just
still affects
embarrassing.
the child's
Yeah.
spirit
Yes, of
as
course.
well.
Exactly.
It should be one for all,
Just
all
one.
for one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody eats the same thing.